Hi everyone, thanks for visiting my channel. If you are new here, thanks for stopping by. I hope you will consider subscribing, like and share my videos, and follow me on social media. I will leave all the links in the description box below. So last time we made a delicious version of cranberry sauce. I showed you how to make spicy chipotle jalapeno cranberry sauce, and I hope you guys have had a chance to try it. It is so good, something a little bit different and perfect for those who like life a little bit on the spicy side. I did promise you guys that we were going to make a delicious appetizer with that cranberry sauce, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to make spicy cranberry brie bites. Now, if you are on Pinterest, you've seen these. People make them lots of different ways. They're very basic and so easy to do, and a really great appetizer. Let's talk a little bit about ingredients. You only need just a few things. We're going to use Phyllo shells. These are already, it's the Phyllo dough, however you want to say it, already made into little tartlet shells. We're going to use those. You can find these in the freezer section of your grocery store. Really easy to come by. We are going to use some brie cheese. Now you want to make sure you get triple cream brie. Double cream brie won't melt as well, so if you can find it, triple cream brie, and it'll say right on the package triple cream brie, it will be much meltier for you. Brie is a really nice buttery, melty cheese. They use it for all kinds of things, and it pairs really, really well with things that are sweet. So we are going to use it with our cranberry sauce, and it's going to be a great pairing. So you need some brie, and then of course your delicious cranberry sauce that we made last time with the spicy jalapenos and the chipotle peppers. And then I'm going to top mine off, finish it with the cowboy candy that we canned up. Now, if you are not familiar with this, or if you're not a canner and you didn't follow along with this, no worries, it's not a big deal. I just thought that this would be pretty on top. These are basically just candied jalapenos. You might be able to find them in your grocery store if you don't make them yourself. And if you can't find ones that are candied, just go ahead and use ones that are pickled. It will just add a nice, pretty touch to the top and a little bit of extra spice. So it's really basic stuff here. We're just going to pop our shells into a mini muffin tin. That just helps to hold them in place. You don't have to have a mini muffin tin. You can just put them on a baking sheet if you prefer. But the mini muffin tin keeps them from sliding around. So we're going to use that. We're going to cut our brie into about 1/2-inch cubes, top it with some cranberry sauce, pop them in the oven, preheated to 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. You want your brie to melt, obviously, and your shells to crisp up just a bit. And then when we take them out of the oven, we're going to top them with the delicious candied jalapenos. So let's get started. Okay, now for your brie, for those of you who are not familiar with it, like I said, it's a really buttery, creamy cheese. It does have a rind on it, which is totally edible. It does have a little bit of texture to it, so it's up to you if you want to cut that off or if you want to leave it on there. I'm gonna leave mine on. I don't have a problem with it. So I'm just gonna cut my brie like that. And then I'm just going to cut it into cubes, like I said, about 1/2 inch in size. You can tell our tartlets are pretty small, so you don't need very much. See how creamy it is? It sticks to your knife. Once you get your little cubes cut, put 1 cube in each tartlet. Okay, once you have all of your brie in your little tartlets, you're going to take about 1 teaspoon or so of your cranberry sauce and just top your brie best you can with your cranberry sauce. Doesn't take much, about 1 teaspoon. Okay, once you have your cheese topped with your cranberry sauce, we're going to pop it into a 350-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes. You just want the tartlets to crisp up just a little bit, and obviously for your cheese to be nice and melty. Look at how beautiful those are. I let them, like I said, bake for about 10 minutes. You want to make sure your brie is nice and melty. The rind won't necessarily, it's not going to melt into the cheese, just so you know. There you go. You can still see it a little bit, but you can see the rest of the cheese is melty. So if you leave the rind on, just be aware of that. And now we're going to take our delicious candied jalapenos and put one on top. We have some red ones. Okay guys, how easy was that? Yes, we took some help from the grocery store, but who cares? We're gonna be making lots of other things, right? So this is just a beautiful and easy, delicious appetizer to make. Now I do want to make note that if you can't find the shells already made, you can make them yourself. Just buy a package of Phyllo dough, cut them in squares, and then just tuck them into the mini muffin tins. Bake them for a few minutes first. You might want to even brush them with some butter. Bake them a little bit first so they're a little bit crispy. Then add your cheese and your cranberry sauce. Your other option too is to add the cranberry sauce after you let the brie melt. So if you don't want to bake them with the cranberry sauce on them, you can add the brie afterward. It just keeps your cranberry sauce a little bit fresher tasting, but that's entirely up to you. Lots of options, but they're just so pretty. I'll show you a close-up of one. Just bite size, super simple. Let's give them a taste. You have the crunchiness from the Phyllo dough, which is wonderful. Creamy brie. Brie doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. It kind of takes on whatever you're putting with it, so you really get that cranberry flavor. And the orange is I did add orange to the cranberry sauce, so you can really taste that orange in there. And then at the very end, you get the heat from the jalapeno on top. So I hope you guys will give these a try. So fun, perfect for the holidays, super simple, and great for those of you who like life a little bit spicy. I hope you'll give them a try. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope you have a great day. I hope your holiday season is going well, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.